Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just trying off a new intro. Just kidding. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so by just clicking that red button down below. It helps me make new videos for you guys and it helps me understand what type of videos you guys want to see. Also, if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and let's just get into the video. So as you guys know, I am a Redken brand ambassador. And as you guys know, I attended a Redken affiliated school. So I was trained in the Redken way and I was trained with Redken products. I have definitely worked at salons that carried Goldwell. I've worked at salons that carried Wella. I feel that I have a good kind of background in trying many different brands. And to be honest, I absolutely love Redken color. I don't know if it's because of where I was trained. If we're talking toners alone, there is no other company, there is no other brand that can even come close to Redken toners. There just can't. And the fact that I am a blonde specialist, toning is a crucial part of getting someone lighter and getting someone to the right tone. And so it would be impossible for me to do my job without Redken toners. That's just flat out 100% the truth. And I had mentioned Redken products and I've taught you guys the Redken way of, hair color and the Redken theory for hair. And because I talked so much about Redken, that's how Redken found me. Redken found me way before they asked me to be an ambassador. I have worked with them, I want to say probably the last 4 or 5 years here and there. And this is the first year that they've decided to have ambassadors because they see a big importance with social media and their brand is amazing already as it is. But why not inform not just hairdressers? And I think it is a genius idea on Redken's part to include you guys as the audience. Where I feel like 10, 20 years ago, hairdressing was like this big secret and it's very like, this is what, all the knowledge that I have and I'm never going to spread it to anyone else because I want to own my clients and I don't want my clients to ever be able to do this on their own or to go anywhere else to do it. The Redken mantra is really get it done right. And one of the main things that when Redken approached me about being an ambassador was that they wanted me to be really true to who I am as a stylist and to the products that I want to use. They said that they absolutely loved what I was doing. They love that, I am teaching my audience, which is very against what a lot of other hair brands think. A lot of hair brands don't want you to, explain to someone why use a 20 volume over a 40 volume and so on and so forth. And I do think it's very progressive thinking of Redken to accept what I'm doing, which is, informing the public on all the hair secrets, and B, to want someone, like myself to represent them. And so when they came to me, one of my main things was, you know what, I use Redken probably 80 to 90% of the time. For color, 100% of the time, no question. But when it comes to, say, hair products or shampoo and conditioner, I do use other things. And I told Redken up front and they were like, we don't want you to be a Redken ambassador and like brainwash you and tell you to use everything that we have. We picked you because you're already using our stuff and we just want you to keep doing what you're doing. We just want your name to basically like represent Redken as one of our ambassadors. So it's a huge honor for Redken to see that in me, and it also shows amazing confidence within the brand that, yes, even as an ambassador, say if I'm using an Orbe hairspray, well, because I prefer it, and they're okay with that. And I feel like I've been really open and transparent about this. Like I said, toners, 100%. I would swear by it now, even if in, say, 2-3 years something comes out that someone says is amazing, there's just no way that it could ever come close to Redken toner. It can't. Redken toners are celebrating their 30th year this year. So they're the only ones that have done it right, and they've been doing it for a long time. So even if someone creates something new and amazing now, it's not going to compare. And I know that that's my opinion, but I totally stand by that. and I wouldn't trade my Redken toners for the world. I also think that Redken colors are the most ashy, pigmented, just beautiful colors that someone can have. And the fact that I also work with a lot of blonding clients, I need colors that have extreme cool tones, and I still have not found another brand or hair color line that has something as cool and basically as color concentrated as Redken does. So in the color department, they totally have my heart. The issue has been with the fact that I prefer a different shampoo and conditioner. And I've said this from the beginning, and I've also stressed this to Redken, saying that I have other shampoos and conditioners that I prefer. And again, they said, only promote what you like and what you are naturally already using. And it seems like people have doubts about this. I've had hairdressers come up to me in person, say, how can you be a Redken brand ambassador and, like and talk about Monat shampoo and conditioner? And I've touched on this here and there, and I've definitely been really open about why I like each product. The first thing I want to say about this question is I don't care who you are, I don't care what industry you're in. It is impossible for you to stick to one brand and one brand only, and that is all you need to fulfill your creative and your professional kind of world with one brand. It's just impossible. For every amazing makeup artist that I've ever met or that you watch on YouTube, they can absolutely love one brand. But can they do a full face with that? Absolutely not. I can do a full color from beginning to end with Redken. But can I do the color to the shampoo to the styling product all with Redken? Sometimes I can't, and that's okay. And I think it's the ability that I can be that honest and be that transparent with what I truly actually like that is so beautiful about all of this. But it's never really been a problem. People have just kind of asked here and there, and when I explain, well, I like the hair color because there's no other hair color like it. But the reason why I like Monat shampoos and conditioners is because A, my hair has never been in such good health since I've been using it, and B, my hair has never grown this much while being blonde. Like I've said, my hair has finally gotten to the length of my extensions. My hair has never been this long while being blonde. I've definitely had longer hair than this, but I was a brunette. And I've been blonde on and off for about 12 years now. So I'm not also talking about it by personal experience, but by the experience of hundreds of clients of mine who have had the same experience. I know that Monat has had a lot of controversy around it, which is why I haven't been talking about it, which is why I haven't pursued my business in selling the product. But do I stand behind the product 100% and still use it and still have 4 bottles of it in my shower? Heck yes, I do. I shouldn't have to say, no guys, I'm Redken 100%. I feel like that would come off as so phony because it is. And I truly do feel that hair color, toners, shampoos, and styling products are each their own individual category. Even color with toners are 2 separate things. I know so many clients that will use one brand for the hair color and another brand for toner. Always Redken, obviously, for the toners. But I do have other hairdresser friends that use a different color line, but still with the Redken toners. And that's okay. And honestly, like the fact that we have this huge range of things to choose from to create, what we envision and who we are as artists and what our clients want is amazing. And if people thought that I was doing Monat for the money, I would have been talking about it in every video. But it seems that I upset everyone when I talk about it, so I just figured I don't care if I make money through Monat. And both Adam and I and my teammates with Monat, I have talked about this, and I have said that the Monat business for me has just been this cherry on top of my existing businesses. My clients continue to use it, my friends, my family, and definitely myself. I continue to use it, and I've talked about it on my channel. If you're interested in trying it, great. If not, that is totally okay. But as a hairdresser, if I have tried one thing that has completely transformed my hair, and if I were to never talk about it once on my channel, where it was something that I was using every day but not telling my clients about it, that to me is super phony. And as you guys know, from the beginning, my whole channel and my whole YouTube career has been centered around teaching what I know about hair and simplifying it for the audience. Redken has been nothing but great to me. I've been nothing but transparent and true to Redken. And honestly, more important than anything is that I've been honest with you guys. If there is anything that I want to add to this whole kind of YouTube like drama stuff that's going on, is I always look at this that there's the audience, there's the influencer, and then there's the brands and the company deals. And it's basically like the student, the teacher, and the principal. Like that's kind of how I look at it. And in no way ever for this kind of school to work can the teacher side with the principal. Like that's just chaos always starting to happen. And in my mind, that is a corrupt system. In order for this whole ecosystem to work is always the teacher and the student being one. And the principal is kind of watching over everyone. I got this analogy in school one time. There was a kid that was acting up and he was like, well, teachers are always out to get me. It's the teachers and the principals and like faculty and all this stuff. The teacher explained that to us. And obviously, I'm not saying that every teacher chooses that route. But I think in order for you to succeed on YouTube and many other things, you should be looking towards who you're helping, not who's helping you. That's how you're going to succeed. Because if I turn my back on my audience and I keep looking at where money is being thrown at me, I'm not going to keep a clear head because I'm going to be clouded by money. But keeping your eye on what started this whole thing, which is my audience. It was you guys requesting new videos that kept me going. The beginning, for the first I don't know how many years, I didn't get paid $1, 1 cent, not even for views. And that's what kept me going. And I think that's how everyone's career has started. And so my point, and I know that this message has been reiterated in a million different ways, but the whole point is that I still feel that most YouTubers do have their subscribers and their audience in mind. I will say that there are a lot of nasty ones out there too who are just here for the money. But the way I look at it as is, if you are only looking at the money, you're going to make big bucks, sure. But by doing that, you're going to lose the most precious thing, which is your subscribers. And without your subscribers, you really have nothing. You've made this bulk of cash in this short span of time, but your career is over. And I think by now every YouTuber has understood this. So, and for those that haven't, I guess they will learn the hard way. But I do hope that my audience continues to trust me, and really that I do hope that you guys also have faith in the rest of, this community. And I do miss where YouTube was kind of more this lighthearted and fun and all about tutorials. And but from an influencer, I also see the reason and why it's gotten to where it is. And I mean, it's a very new career and nobody really actually knows what they're doing. We're just kind of living day by day. But obviously staying true to yourself, being honest with yourself and everyone you love around you, I don't think you could ever really go wrong. And if that's one thing that I have stood by in this career of YouTube, has been those two things. I could have been controversial. I could have aired out my dirty laundry a long time ago, and I could have had, really scandalous titles and scandalous videos, and, people are going to click on that. And, but that's just not who I am. And I know that growing as a hairdresser and not a makeup artist is a lot harder to do on YouTube. I believe I am one of the YouTubers who focuses on hair and is a hairdresser that has one of the most subscribers, But I still know that compared to the beauty industry or makeup artist subscribers, it's still nothing for how long I've been doing YouTube. But I've always said, and I've always said this to Adam, I've always said this to anyone in the, you know, YouTube kind of business side of things, that I would rather have 10 loyal, real subscribers than having 1,000, you know, subscribers that just hate me and are just kind of here because I'm saying scandalous, silly, crazy things. I want my subscribers to be people that are truly, you know, passionate about hair and want to learn about hair, and are just passionate about all things beauty. So anyway, I feel like I am babbling on now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.